Many know Cars 2 as a humoristic movie about world's best race cars taking part in the first ever World Grand Prix, hosted by Sir Miles Axelrod, but at the same time it's a complicated spy thriller about lemon cars starting an alternative fuel conspiracy, Alanol, just to destroy its reputation so everyone will go back to using oil and they get money with their world's largest oil reef. The movie starts with a disturbing transmission where British agent Leland Turbo tells that he has found a secret project and alerts his colleague Finn McMissile to a mission. When Finn finally arrives to the oil rigs, he finds out that German weapon expert Professor Zundap has prepared some kind of a TV camera that later on turn out to be a literal death ray. But then things turn even darker, and we get to face the tragic that happened to Leland Turbo. The transmission ends with Leland leaving the scene quickly when Lemons arrives, but it looks like he can escape for now. We don't know the exact time between the transmission and Finn arriving at the oil rigs, but considering the rigs location, that journey could easily take days. So what did Agent Turbo did at the meantime? There is early footage of Cars 2 that shows us what could have happened at the oil rig. After escaping, he tried to hide before help arriving, but Lemons finds him and tossed him in hydraulic press. He was being interrogated for a short time, but then he was crushed to his brutal death. American spy Rod Redline has been undercover at the oil rigs, and now he's at the Japanese party to pass his information forward. However, 2 Lemon were on his trail, and we get to see an epic fight in the men's loo. Then Tow Mater comes to help. Agent Redline sees an opportunity and passes the device to him, so the device will be safe.
Get out of here! All right, then.
Mater leaves them alone and meets Holly outside of the bathroom. Because of the device, he gets mistaken as American spy, and now he is pulled into a large agent operation. Rod Redline gets captured, and Professor Zundap tells us the true secret behind Alanol.
After microscopic examination, I have found that it has one small weakness. When hit with an electromagnetic pulse, it becomes extremely dangerous.
Lemons question him about who he passed the device to. Despite of how good agent he is, under the pressure he succeeds to expose Mater, and after that, we face another brutal death. It's race day in Japan, and we see the secret weapon in the action for first time.
Oh, Miguel Camino has blown an engine!
Lemons sees Mater in the pit and tries to eliminate him. Holly can't get him out in the time, so Finn has to take the lead. And I mean, just look at this.
Oh, yeah.
In Paris, they meet black market weapon dealer Tomber, who tries to analyze the picture that Agent Redline took earlier. He then informs that there is going to be a meeting between Lemons.
Lemon? Yeah, you know, cars that don't ever work right.
The meeting is at the Porto Corsa tomorrow, so that's where they are heading next. The plan is to disguise Mater as Lemon to the meeting, and he also gets some helpful gears. At the meeting, it's finally the time to see who is behind all of this.
Guten Tag.
It's just the professor.
The big boss is already there, but in a video call. Lemons wants to end Alanol for good, so they explode Racer's engines one by one. Finn tries to stop them, but gets captured by a helicopter. Just as planned, citizens are furious about this, and no one will ever go back to Alanol. They shoot down another engine, and that crash starts in chain reaction.
The final race will not be run on All in All. There you have it, a clearly devastated.
Lemons are celebrating the downfall of Alanol, but then something unexpected happens.
Choose your fuel for the final race. Do you have any idea what it's going to be?
All in all. What? Lightning McQueen must be killed.
No!
Mater gets exposed, but managed to escape thanks to his new gears. He tries to alert McQueen, but just before he gets to McQueen, he gets captured and put to sleep with gas. All 3 of the agents wakes up inside of Big Ben, where they are left to die. Now is time for the big moment. Lemons are going to kill the main character of this movie, but of course it didn't work. I wonder why. Professor is not very happy about it, but now they move to Plan B.
We snuck a bomb in McQueen's pit.
Mater finds a way to escape and rushes to Pit, leaving other agents to die. Of course, Finn and Holly manage to escape as well, and then they found something odd.
The bomb is on you!
But now it's too late. McQueen sees Mater and begins to chase him despite of Mater's warnings. Zundap tries to escape from Finn McMissile, but then his getaway ship says. Zundap gets caught and is unable to deactivate the bomb, but then Lemons come for help and surrounds our agents. Just as they are going to eliminate them, British Army pulls up for help and everyone is safe, except they still have a tiny little problem.
You're the bomb.
Thanks, buddy.
No, you're the actual bomb.
Then Mater finally gets it.
It's him.
What?
Thanks to Mater's agent skills, turns out that the villain was Miles Axelrod himself, just to get more money.
Once big oil, always big oil. Man,